Someone said something unkind. Strangers cut in line. I'll piss you off again. Even if you know you will react. Fly out. Face tightened. Energy transition. This is how most of us live, stuck in an endless cycle of action, reaction. But the Buddha offered another way, a quieter, wiser way. He said, "Fools famous for his words, famous for his wisdom, his silence. If you remain silent, observe, exist. Can it become a greater strength for you?" Today, let's discuss how to stop react and start passing a lens of Buddhist wisdom. Not reacting is not weakness. It is the power of consciousness. This does not mean ignore or suppress. This means watch things happen without getting involved, leave. In Buddhism, this quality is called the power of calm. Stay centered even in a storm rotating around you. Imagine a pond. When its surface still, it reflects the sky perfectly. When excited, reflex disappeared. Your heart is that pond. Not reacting leads to clarity. Everything is shrouded in shadow. A monk once said, "Why should I make others angry? Control my peace." He chose silence instead, because he was afraid, but because it's free. In order to stop reacting, we must first learn, observe. Just observe without judging. No labels, no rush to fix or fight. When you observe without judge, you create space. Space between the trigger and your response. Your freedom exists in that space. The Buddha taught that the mind is like a mirror. It reflects everything, but it hold on to nothing. You can be mirror. Can you allow the emotions to arise, falling without holding or pushing? Take them away? There is a story about a young student. He shouted angrily at his master. The master said nothing, but just looked at him. The eyes were calm. Later, the student broke tears, not because of him scolded, but stopped by silence a mirror. He saw himself clearly. It is the power of pure observation. It can soften even the hardest heart. So why do we react? Because the obsession with correctness here, protect our fragile feelings. When something threatens image, the ego panics and attacks. But Buddhist wisdom invites us to pause. Watch what is really happening inside. The next time you feel a heightened reaction, try this. 1, pause, don't talk. 2, breathe, feel the air coming in, leave. 3, mark silently. Name, anger comes, fear comes. 4, observe. Body, where do you feel the tension? You will find some miracles. If you don't nourish this emotion, it will start. Like a fire without fuel, it dies. You didn't suppress it, you witnessed all of this. In the process of witnessing, you transformed it. But observation alone is not enough. Must be compassionate. You observe someone lose their temper. Remember, they are also caught up in they are also reacting. Freedom from suffering. Sympathy does not mean agree. This means choosing not to add, bring more fire to the world. Buddha, teaching that hatred does not stop with hatred, only love. This is eternal. When you observe with compassion, you begin to heal, not only protect, not only yourself, but everyone around you. So how do we stop reacting and start observe? We stop, breathe, we watch. We choose to be present rather than impulsive. Serenity trumps drama, wisdom trumps ego. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to explain your truth to others. Everyone. Sometimes the most powerful behavior is to remain silent and still. The weather was fine this week. When tensions appear, pause, feel your breath, let the silence. Let's talk first, because peace will not come. Change the world. It comes from change of the way we approach it. If this message brings you calm down and think subscription, let us take this path of wisdom one breath